episode 119 of Suplex City Limits for July 22nd, 2017. Puff, puff, pass. It's your boy, the King of Bong Style, Jim Vicious. And now my son, you may know him as Tyler Fudge.
The White Fudge. Tyler Fudge. No interracial here. Just straight on white people fucking. Over to you, Jim.
Well, not over here, man. At Castle Vicious, there's a lot of interracial going on, man.
Okay. Well, it's all fudge over here. Just fucking white broads, I guess. Not saying I don't like anything but white broads. Just saying white broads are the only ones that'll fuck me. So, back over to you, Jim.
Well, it's also Canada. I mean, I imagine
true.
that the white broad to not white broad ratio is skewed.
Very much so. Very much so, actually.
Well, now that we've settled that.
Well, I mean, in the area that I live.
Yeah, now that we've settled who is having interracial sex and who isn't having interracial sex on the show. Suplex City Limits, available for listening everywhere fine podcasts are found. You can follow us on Twitter at Suplex City Limit. You can also follow Tyler at The Federation. We tweet about news. We tweet memes, funny shit, dumb shit, live tweets, and all that jazz.
I forget.
If you like the show. Yeah. Oh, I tweet all the time. Suplex City Limit. You hit me up. I'm on there all the time. And our inbox is open for now. Shit.
What's the weirdest message you've ever gotten in your inbox, Jim?
Hi, Brock.
Hi, Brock? Like somebody thinking you're the Beast?
Yeah, they thought I was the Beast incarnate, dude.
Fair enough, man. You should have went with it.
The Beast wants you to do this.
Yeah. Do this for the Beast.
If you like the show and would like to help support it, you can buy a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/Suplex City Limits. We've got 4 designs to choose from. Sizes small to 5XL. Shipping worldwide. And if you'd just like to make a donation on Patreon, you can do that as well. Like Bad Motherfuckers Casey, the Wrestling Soup Podcast. The Miz guy, his actually says on there Mizcast, so maybe he has a podcast. So shout out to that. Infamous Chris Savage. Young horses are called colts. Jeremy Foltz. And the killer Keith Martin. Thank you very much for supporting the show. With how filthy and gross this show is, there's no way we're ever getting advertising. So the only chance we have is support from the degenerates who listen to the show.
We could probably rustle up like myamateurgirlfriend.com or something like that.
I'd be all right with that. I mean, I'm thinking that or like a weed company, obviously, like a bong company.
Oh, yeah, Tommy Chong's Bongs or something like that.
Like, why are you... Dude, if you own a bong company and you're not sending us, like, some couple of free, cheap-ass bongs for advertising, you're crazy. I just want to say that. Yeah, I just do it for a bong, right? Get some new bong. Well, there you go. Get on it. This week on the podcast of the Immortals... I can't decide if it's the podcast of the Immortals or the podcast of the Immorals.
Oh, the Immorals is probably better.
It's probably more fitting.
Yeah.
We're going to cover some WWE, the news of the week, Ring of Honor for a change.
Yeah.
Watch the Ring of Honor. Lucha Underground, NXT, New Japan, Impact, maybe. Who knows? Covering the whole week in wrestling. So let's fucking get into that shit with the news.
Uh-oh. This week in the news. Lesnar? Masada? Page? Arrested? And what the fuck is up with GFW contracts? Over to you, Jim.
I'm Jim Vicious, and this is today's news. This is the news for the week. What do you want to start off with, man? Like, what's the big story this week?
To me, it's a toss-up to me between the fact that the police believe that Paige should be charged for battery in the airport, isn't it?
Yes.
That and Lesnar entering the USADA testing pool again.
Okay. Well, with Paige, if they do file charges and she's arrested, the WWE will have to suspend her.
They can get rid of her. They could completely cut ties at that point in time. Legally, contract-wise, they can.
They could have fired her before.
Well, yeah, but it was more or less because she's injured. But like being injured or not, committing a felony, they can fire you. Look at Brain.
Like I said, if these people had any sort of fucking brain, when pictures of her shoving shit up her ass came out, she wouldn't even have been in the company anymore, and it'd have been like, nah, you know.
yeah, that's
and
true.
instead, she was just in the company, and she still is. God, I don't know. They've gotten that way. They don't fire people much anymore, you know.
No, they
just let your contract run out.
Yeah. Which it's if you look at it company wise, it's probably better. Like for
if you want to be I guess.
Right.
Fuck, dude. I don't know the Page thing, and I don't really care anymore. Like what's going on with those? They're crazy, and it's not going to end well. You know, it's going to be bad.
No. Del Rio's already lost his presidency for Combates America.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he lost that this week. You know,
why was he ever the president? He was just the president, like, because he was a name, and like other Mexicans knew who he was.
He fought Crow Cop that one time.
Did he fight Crow Cop?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, did Crow Cop kick his ass?
Oh yeah, killed him. He was even wearing his mask.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You're a fucking madman to fight fucking Crow Cop. He's one of my favorite fighters of all time.
Oh, dude, he is a fucking beast.
Yeah. They handled him all wrong, though. Fuck Paige. Let's talk about Crow Cop and how awesome he is. When he came over to UFC, they started putting him up against, like, ranked fighters, you know, like, as if they're going to push him up and, you know, in the rankings and maybe put the belt on. He'll get the belt or whatever, and it's like, that was so dumb. You know, they put him up against Gonzaga. I remember Gonzaga kicked his fucking head off.
All you needed to do with Crow Cop was have him beat people.
Just get a guy from a truck stop and bring him in there and let the Crow Cop kick his head off. That's all I want. It could be 5 seconds. Match start. Crow Cop kicks a motherfucker's head off. Done. I'm happy, dude.
That's true.
You know, that's where Bellator is smart like that. You know, Bellator understands that kind of shit. Where they bring these other guys in and they set them up with easy guys, as you should. You know, I don't want to see fucking those guys lose like to guys who are more talented than them. I just want to see them come in and fuck people up. Same thing like old Rampage Jackson. Just put him in there with somebody who's awful and let him fucking knock him out. And then bark, you know, and fucking that's all I want, dude. You know?
Life is pretty simple.
It is. That's why you watch, dude. That's why you watch UFC. I mean, really. I mean, it's compelling. These two guys are really good, and it'll be competitive and all that shit. But at the end of the day, you're really just watching it to watch people get the fucking shit kicked out of them.
Yeah.
And if two guys are really good, nobody really gets the shit kicked out of them.
No, they don't. So that
5-round fucking decision after like laying on the ground and shit.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Yeah, 5-round 29-27 or 28-29 decision. It's like boom.
Yeah, it's a pass on that. But no less. And yeah, it's this Lesnar shit. He's evidently back in their testing. Do you think it's real, or do you think it's just, I don't know, dude, to get more money out of WWE?
Well, that's very likely, especially with the rumor going around too that he's eyeing not resigning. And so him saying he's not resigning and then going into the UFC pool might be a, throw more money at me kind of deal. Or he's just going to go back to the UFC, one of the two. And with Lesnar, it's hard to tell.
Right. Are you of the school of, like, there's two schools of thought right now. Is like that they need to keep a guy like Lesnar and they should be paying him and he's worth it. Or the other side of it that, like, I don't think he's worth much, dude. I don't think you need him. I think you let him go. Fuck him. Who cares, man? I wouldn't pay him tons of money for what he does.
I think you have come close to reaching your limit with Lesnar in this kind of run. You know what I mean? There's only so much he's going to do. It ends up being the same match over and over again, and he doesn't even cut a promo.
And his contract is allegedly up after WrestleMania anyway. So maybe that's why they're gonna try to do the Roman conquers him into the fucking WrestleMania.
I'm not completely sold that he doesn't lose it at SummerSlam. To be completely honest with you,
To who?
probably
To
Roman.
Reigns? Oh my God! Don't even tell me this shit. In other news, Shane McMahon fucking had a helicopter crash into the ocean.
Yep,
That's fucking crazy shit.
that's the biggest high spot of his life.
How's he gonna top it at Mania, dude?
Right? Exactly. Oh man, if he doesn't jump from a helicopter at Mania, he's got to. He's got to.
I mean, how fucking scary would that shit be?
Dude, have you ever been in a car accident?
Yeah,
That shit's scary. Like,
yeah, but you don't know it's coming. Like a helicopter crashing into the ocean, you know that's coming for before it happens,
that's
right?
true.
I mean,
Yeah. Well, yeah. The time it takes you to fall, but
you're like, we're fucked right now,
Yeah.
and we're gonna land in the fucking ocean, and
But
you
like,
sit there and shit yourself until it happens.
yeah. No, you're completely right. But like the moment where you realize you're in a vehicle and just like, oh fuck, I've done fucked up here. Times that by like 10. That's your
Right.
crash feeling.
And Shane O'Mac's just like a bad motherfucker, you know. It's like, oh, thanks for, thanks to the Coast Guard and this and that. I'm fine. Fuck, see it Battleground Sunday only on pay-per-view. Like
Yeah.
motherfucker.
And then somebody looks at it and is like, are you Vince McMahon's son? Yes, I am.
God
Somebody
damn.
legit asked him that during that interview.
There's all this shit going on. I don't even know if we should talk about it because I'm undecided on whether it's like a shoot or a work. This whole Taya and Mundo thing, I think it's a work.
It's very possible it is. Very possible.
Yeah. Because like, who would if it's not a work, then that completely ridiculous. How much of a mark are you? She's all pissed off because Sexy Star returned to AAA after retiring, and they put the belt back on her, and she's pissed about that. And it's like, you shouldn't give a fuck about the belt.
Though,
Who cares?
I think what you're missing is the fact that she didn't have a match for the belt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they asked Johnny Mundo to bring the belt with him because Johnny Mundo and Taya are an item, right? Like they're engaged.
Engaged?
Yeah. So he brought the belt with him, and they started taking pictures with Sexy Star and the belt, and that night they just gave her the belt.
How? How do they do that in the story?
I don't know. That's the thing. That's where I'm a little ill-informed on that story there because I haven't heard the whole thing. I don't know if the whole story has come out yet. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't heard much about it. But I'm pretty sure that's how it went down.
Well, I think they might be using it as a storyline because they're supposed to be working in Impact or GFW or whatever the fuck you want to call it today.
Yes.
Coming up here.
Yeah, and the next.
So if they run an angle that they're pissed at AAA, and then they can go over there and work, I mean, it's actually a pretty decent idea of a better storyline than either AAA or GFW seems, able to do. So who knows? But
and speaking of GFW, have you heard what their contracts are these days?
Oh, that's real fun, isn't it?
Oh God! So the talent gets no cut for merch whatsoever. Not a goddamn dime, and then has to pay GFW 10% of their indie bookings.
Yeah, that's crazy. For what?
Exactly.
Know?
Like, it would be different if GFW was handling the bookings. You know what I mean? And the wrestlers themselves didn't have to do it.
Right. Isn't kind of like buying a T-shirt is like, oh, I like that guy, I want that shirt. But also to me, I guess maybe because like of being in bands and shit, I look at it as a support thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I buy this guy's shirt because I like that guy, and if I buy this shirt, that's good for him. He gets some money and shit. That's like when you go see a fucking kick-ass band in a fucking basement somewhere, and you like buy their shirts and their CD and shit, even though you usually wouldn't, but just to help them out,
Yeah, you went to see this band, and the band was better than you ever imagined it would be, so you fucking, this is my thank you.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I don't know.
Just fuck GFW in general is what it sounds like.
It's pretty weird. Did you hear this story? This story about is this old? I don't. This must be old actually. Now that I think about it, because it looks like it's from like old time shit. So I'm gonna skip that. Never mind. Uh, sorry. Five,
Okay.
4 3/4 star podcast.
Well, did you hear GFW's ratings also dropped 14% in the last week?
Oh, oh really?
Yeah.
Dude, it turns off fans too, because like their fans aren't the kind of people who aren't aware of the shit that they do. You know,
Yeah.
when you hear that they're like all the petty shit they're doing with the Hardys and all the other bullshit, I don't want to support them.
No.
You know,
Why
like,
would
fuck
you?
you, dude. All right. So I don't know. Um, let's see. What the fuck? Do you know who these Chris guys?
Oh, like the
Ohio
Dave
is for
and
killers.
somebody Christ or something?
Yeah.
I've heard of them. I've never seen a match.
Oh, they're supposed to be working on there as well on GFW coming up. I admit that I'm not familiar with that deal. Ohio is for killers, but
No.
no less.
No. Like, is that a wrestling promotion?
No, it's a tag team,
Oh, fair enough. It's like, is
and it
either a
actually
wrestling,
includes.
like a band?
No, it sometimes includes third member Sammy Callahan. So
No, never ever heard of it.
I don't know.
Well,
I guess
shit.
they're brothers. I guess they're brothers on the Indies. They're real brothers. They work on the Indies, and they'll be on Impact. So that's cool. Somebody should focus on tag team wrestling because we'll talk more about it, I'm sure. But holy fuck, is the WWE like? Have they ever cared less about tag team wrestling than they do right now?
I think there's one part that would probably trump it. Yeah, probably between 2005, 2009. That
Where there
area.
was just, well, it was just fucking a no man's land.
Well, it was like Jericho and Big Show as Jericho.
Oh my god, I fucking hate tag teams like that. By the way.
Oh, I do too. I think it's absolute garbage.
You be fucking two dudes on a team. God damn it.
Yeah.
You know, if you start off like Cesaro and Sheamus, where you're just two fucking separate dudes, at least get it together like they did now, you know? They wear the
Exactly.
fucking... As dumb as it is that they wear kilts and shit. One guy's fucking Irish, the other guy's fucking
Swedish.
Swiss.
Or, yeah, it's not Swedish, Swiss.
So why the
Neutral.
fuck are you wearing kilts, dude?
Because foreigners, man.
That said, I do want a kilt, actually. Kilts look really comfortable. I just want to kick one around. I just want to kick a kilt around the house, you know, with no fucking ruse on. Just let my balls fucking breathe, you know?
I like
Easy.
the name for underwear, Ruse. I like that.
Yeah, under ruse, man.
Yeah, man.
Mark Henry announces a retirement, sort of.
Is that effective
pretty
immediately, or
God, I could only hope so.
me too?
This is on the table for three. I haven't watched this table for three, but
No. Was Mark Henry eating a shit sandwich?
what do you mean?
the Xbox thing? When
Oh.
Ms. Mark Henry was like, "This sandwich tastes like shit. I'm gonna eat it anyway."
That's what I'd have ordered for him if I was at that table. Yeah. It was about him and Simmons and the Godfather. What's his name?
Oh,
Charles, right?
Charles Wright, yeah.
There you go. But no less. I mean, obviously, it's time. The guy's 46 years old. Like, why? Been there for 21 years,
Yeah,
man.
dude. He's been, was it since 1996, 1997?
21 years ago today. So, I'm not doing,
1996.
it's Saturday. I'm not doing math. Get the fuck out of here.
I did
It's
it.
Saturday, and I'm stoned. I'm not doing any math.
What about, you hear about that space cadet that was outside the PC one time spreading shit on the walls? Remember
Oh,
that
yeah,
guy?
yeah.
He's now in a mental hospital.
Yeah, it's our friends at a wrestling soup coined him. Piss shit milk guy. That's what they call him. It's like, so you're telling me that a guy who thought he was on a reality show to get into WWE, he pissed and shit in a bucket, mixed it with buttermilk or something, or milk, went to the NXT, wiped it on the walls, and then rushed cops with guns who shot him. You're telling me he's crazy? Get the fuck out of the fuck out of town. How did it take 2 years for us to decide that? Like 2 years it happened. Like 2015 is when that happened. Like, oh, by the way, that guy who rubbed his shit on buildings, yeah, he's crazy. It turns out, and runs the guys with loaded guns who are telling him to stop or they'll shoot him.
Baby,
Fuck.
To me, it just screams dedication, bro. He's just dedicated.
That is, yeah, that's. He's a committed member of the universe, dude.
If that was a reality show, what do you think it would have been called?
I don't know. It's like fucking NXT or something.
You know what though? I don't know if I've talked to you about this. Okay, it kind of rings the same bell, and I'm probably going to like turn away half of our listeners by talking about this, but.
Hold on. Is that a good idea?
I don't think it's going to be that bad, but I mean, some people are touchy, right? You know, you have snowflakes of the world.
This is Suplex City Limits, dude. Anyone who listens to this shit knows. I mean, think of everything we've done, and I think we're good. If they leave, fuck them. I'm not gonna waste time worrying about like, oh, what if is this good for the show? Fucking. Let's go. I hope it lives up to it. All right, let's go.
Okay, so, and it might not. I was flipping through the channels the other day, and I came across this TV show, and it was a reality TV show, and I was looking at the people. It's like, oh man, there's a Down syndrome kid on this reality show.
Oh, no.
The whole fucking show is Down syndrome kids. Is that not exploitation or?
And not only that, the show's called Born This Way. I'm familiar. Mrs. Vicious and I watched the first season. Well, maybe not even the first. We watched last season. We bailed on it now. We don't watch the new season, but I did watch a season of that show.
Man, like it blew my fucking mind. Just like, why? Why would somebody want to watch this? Why would they do this? I just don't understand. Like, what would go on an episode by episode basis on Born This Way? Like, he's having a hard time tying his shoes.
Jesus.
Like what?
Not just life stuff, man. Yeah. I thought it was I watched last season. I thought it was an okay show. I didn't care enough to like keep watching it. You know, like, oh, I got to find out what these fuckers do. You know, probably work at the grocery store or something. I mean, who gives a fuck? But it was all because, you know, and they're teenagers, so they're going through like, you know, the same shit normal teenagers do, crushes on each other. Like this one girl had she ends up breaking up with her boyfriend and going with this other dude. You know, that she kind of like cheated on him and shit. I'm like, holy fuck, this is like, so that's the same shit as anybody else. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I don't have a problem with that as much as I do like. There's way weirder shit on TV than that. Have you seen these shows where it's like, you know, those like the Real Housewives shows?
Yes.
There's ones like that, but it's all fucking midget chicks. Little Women, it's called, like Little Women LA. There's another one that's like Little Women, I don't know, some motherfucking city. Oh. And it's like fucking 7 little midget ladies who all hang out and fight with each other and eat lunch and shit.
Just hobbling around.
That's all those shows. Those Real Housewives shows are always just like rich bitches eating lunch and arguing with each other.
Yeah, drinking wine, talking about plastic surgery.
And then like, one scene they're meeting up and making up at lunch. The next scene they're like yelling at each other that they're hoes and shit.
Yeah, the next time they got breast implants and their husband's a bitch and I watched some of those. It's fucking retarded. But
speaking of retarded. Aha. Moving on. Some people say you shouldn't say that word anymore.
I've heard that. But I mean,
you know what other words some people say you're not supposed to say? No.
I was like, do I have a beep?
No, I wouldn't do that, baby. Come on. You gotta listen to see what happens. But no, speaking of that, Brooke Hogan and Ariel Toombs, which is Roddy Piper's daughter, they won a team with Ronda Rousey in the WWE.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, they want to wrestle. Why the fuck did Brooke Hogan never learn to wrestle? How big that chick is and shit. Well, how manly she is.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess she just had it. The one thing she really wanted to do is just stick it to her father by having sex with African Americans, I guess.
When it comes crashing down and you fuck black guys.
Burr, 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 burr,
And you kind of suck at singing, and what the fuck is she
tie-dye
doing?
thighs.
Tie-dye thighs. Hell yeah. Shout out to you, Up Nasty.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Fucking nailed that. No, dude, this shit, I don't know, it's just dumb. Does Piper's daughter wrestle?
I've never heard of her. Like, is her name Piper Nivens and she's in the Mae Young Classic?
I doubt it.
No, that's Viper.
Why would you not have... If you were like Roddy Piper's daughter, you should be fucking whatever Piper. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Only like
Hot
people
broad. There you go.
like fucking Lawler. He's like, his son is so shitty. He's like, no, dude, you got to be fucking Brian Christopher or something. You can't be Lawler, dude. You're too shitty to be a Lawler.
Yeah. As soon as you stop laughing like a hyena, you can use the Lawler name.
Yeah, you don't have what it takes to be fucking a Lawler. Dude, rumors and talk about Nikki and Brie making an in-ring comebacks, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, the humanity. Why? Why do we need this?
Their egos, that's why.
Well,
Fucking Nikki's ego. That's why. That last fucking thing where on Total Divas, she's like, I've got to get back and, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no one gives a fuck, dude. Like, she came back and no one cared. Like, she was always shitty, and now compared to what, the women that they have, it's just really shitty.
Yeah, it pales in comparison. Even when you think back to her last run, what do you remember?
Her and Cena.
John Cena.
Well, yeah, that's all anyone's going to remember about that bitch.
Right? So it's just like, well, that's it. So it's another one of those cases of what have you done for me lately? That's for both of them,
If there's a return, the big return of Darren Young is coming up, dude.
Oh, yeah, he's no longer injured.
Yeah.
Bob Backlund coming back too?
Fuck that. They should, like I said then, they should have just gave that gimmick to Bob. Bob was like fucking picking him up and shit. Bob could still go. He's got one more run in him.
One more world title run.
Give Darren Young's push to Bob Backlund, and let's have him come out and crossface chicken wing people. He'd be a great fucking GM.
Oh yeah.
Backlund for GM. I'm starting it right here.
Oh. Once this whole African American son thing dries out, Backlund for GM.
Yeah, I mean, the slogan could be "Can't be worse than the last two." You think Bob Backlund could possibly do any worse than fucking Angle and McFoley?
No, just one headline: no illegitimate children.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. That's another one. WWE interested. There's talk and GFW. I wonder who will win in the bidding war over Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, no, I wonder. Apparently, too, Rey Mysterio's son wants to wrestle.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And Rey wants to wrestle with his son.
Is that so?
Yes.
Well, is he already training? He's already training, isn't he? I think we covered that.
I think so. I think he's already training.
It's like bigger than Mysterio, though.
Well, I mean, he was Mysterio's size when fucking Eddie Guerrero was fighting for him.
Yeah.
Can you remember that ladder match? Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio for Dominic?
Yeah, that's the one, right? That's the son.
That's the son.
Yeah. How cool would that be?
Oh, dude, it'd be dope.
He needs to be a luchador, though. I mean, he needs to have a mask and shit, I hope.
I would imagine it would just be a Rey Mysterio mask.
Oh, yeah. It could just be like...
Rey Mysterio Jr.
There you go, man. Rey Mysterio the third. Number 3. Yeah, that's, it sounds like it could be with GFW because that's where Conan is at, obviously.
Yeah.
And that's where AAA is at, and I don't know. He can still go, man. There's people like, oh, can he still go? And shit. Like, if you watch Lucha Underground, man, he's had some great matches. And now, granted, that shit's edited and whatever, but he still seems like, I'm surprised he can move that well. I suppose if you aren't on the road fucking all the time.
Impact's edited as well, so.
Yeah.
And it's also a really light schedule. Like, Rey Mysterio can easily do, like 3-4 days every 2 months.
Yeah. To me, what they do with Lesnar is something that they should do with guys more. Even like an Angle. I don't know if Angle will ever wrestle. I don't want to see that guy wrestle at this point. But, you know what I'm saying? Or a Mysterio, or who was another old guy who, maybe would do something like what they did with Goldberg. Like, you could do more of that shit.
Oh yeah.
You don't, they put they got the Hardys back and they like throw them on the road, have them do like a 30-minute match, and then where Matt gets fucking busted open, get his face stapled shut, and then like the next day having a match. Oh, you're gonna have a match with these fucking assholes, and then after that, these other guys are gonna come in and fucking throw you around. What the fuck?
Thanks for coming out, kid.
This guy can barely fucking he can't run. He can barely walk.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
It's got to be a great sight to see him run, though. You got to think.
Yeah. Well, so I don't even know what story we came from there, but fuck the Bellas and their return.
That's
Eat
it.
shit. I don't know, dude. Cena saying that his time is coming up and all this shit. He might be done. Part of me wants to think he should be because he's made a bunch of money. He doesn't need to do the shit. But the other part of me is like, he's never gonna go away.
And you know what though? I don't think the WWE will let him go away.
Well, he can.
Well, they can, but the ratings of SmackDown and Raw in general are proof that Cena brings more people there than anybody else because of like the kids and shit. Because like SmackDown's ratings fucking were the highest they've had in a long time when Cena came back on a 4th of July show to make the best of it.
I don't know what it is that everybody is so excited about.
Oh, I don't get it either. But there's a certain niche audience that gets really excited for John Cena.
Yeah.
And like his promo this week is just proof to the pudding. It's just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Out.
What else we got? You already talked about that. I don't know.
I got nothing else for news.
Oh, wait. Alberto El Patron has been stripped of some fucking title. The WAW. Quick, what does WAW stand for?
Waxing asses wrestling or waxed asses wrestling?
No, it's fun. I don't know. I actually don't know what it stands for.
Oh, you wanted me to actually find out.
No. I wanted you to guess.
Oh.
It doesn't matter what it's called. It's the company owned by Paige's parents.
Oh, that's right, too, yeah. Because apparently they think he's the bad guy. I don't know.
Well, he is.
Well,
I mean, their daughter's also a piece of shit.
yes, exactly.
I mean, that's, they trained her, though. They trained her, raised her that way. That's about the same thing. Because remember when all that shit happened, her mother would be like, oh, it's just completely deflecting blame from her. Like, she has no, nothing is her fault. Like, maybe it was a bad idea to film yourself putting things in your ass, Maybe you should take, like, a little bit of responsibility.
Yeah, just take about 20% off their page. Just calm down.
We talked about the Ring of Honor guys moving over, but the Donovan Dijak deal is set now. He's just finishing up indies. What do you think of that guy? He's got some size.
He's
like
got
size
the
over
look
there.
that WWE's looking for. I've never been. I've seen good matches of Donovan Dijak. Don't get me wrong. He's just not my cup of tea. I'd rather watch somebody else.
Yeah. How many guys do you really like though that don't put on above average matches? Not many, right?
No. Not in my age.
This is a work rate podcast, right?
Well, I mean, I enjoy a good promo, but your promo will always be enjoyed more if your work rate is top notch.
Right.
Like we'll get into this more, but watching Japanese promos after the G1, like a Naito promo, I watched him just speaking in Japanese. Like, I'm into this.
Right.
I don't have a fucking clue what you're saying, but I'm into this.
Right.
I was like, fuck.
I kind of heard some talk about Wyatt has beat Rollins twice because they're trying to keep one strong heel over there at least, so that they have somebody for Roman to beat coming down the road.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Well, it's like the reason why Kevin Owens lost to AJ Styles was because they couldn't have two anti-American champions on SmackDown.
Yeah. Oh my. Well, I think we're probably fucking good on news, unless you got other stories now.
I got nothing else for news. Kenny Omega and Jim Cornette had a little bit of a tussle.
Oh, Shane, yeah, they did. Shane Helms also seen
Backstage.
backstage, yeah, North Carolina, which that's his neck of the woods, but
Exactly. Hardys were there.
bring him back for something, dude.
He
At
can't
least,
work.
huh?
He can't work.
No.
But like, he can do like backstage stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he was an agent over at Impact.
Impact TNA Wrestling.
I mean, he'd be worth having pay him something so you can like have him do a couple of hurricane things or something.
Yeah. What's up with that?
There you go. Let's move on from the news. Yeah, the Kenny Omega and Cornette shit's just the same old shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Jim
Cornette
Cornette just going in on a tirade.
A lot of people who were okay with some of his shit, they're like, that's Jim, and now at this point they're like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
I think even
read some of
Meltzer's
it.
pissed at him, right? Meltzer and him are not getting along now.
How could you get along with somebody who, like, just to me, it's like, okay, you look at Jim Cornette, and it's like, if I ever hung out with him, I feel like I just feel like shit the whole time, because he's so fucking negative about everything. It just seems like I'm not one to think of chakras. I don't believe in that bullshit. But if somebody's super fucking negative, it's going to make you feel negative at the same time. And it's just, you look at Jim Cornette and it's just like, this guy, somebody shit in his cornflakes years ago and he hasn't gotten over it. It's just fucking...
Oh, yeah. I'll give you that. But have you heard the bit on him talking about the T-Rex at Wendy's?
Oh, dude, he's fucking hilarious.
Have you heard that bit, though?
Yes.
It's like 10 minutes of him talking about this 10-patty cheeseburger.
Yes.
It is the fucking funniest thing I've heard. Like, I was laughing so hard I was crying listening to that fucking thing.
Oh, yeah.
So,
No, I agree. Jim Cornette is fucking hilarious. But,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, his whole fascination with the whole Kenny Omega fighting the little girl and Kota Ibushi fighting the blow-up doll.
He hates it so much, dude. He hates it so much.
Fucking wrestled a pencil on fucking...
Not in a ring.
But still, it doesn't matter. He's wrestled it. He took moves from it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, wasn't he working WWE when they gave birth to a fucking hand?
When Mae Young did, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if he was there at that time. I have no idea about that, but yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I don't agree with him, but I like him talking shit. Like, I would listen to him. I would listen to him shit on my own grandmother and laugh. Like, even when he trashes Lucha Underground, I don't agree with him, but I still think it's fucking funny. Just because I like to hear people angry and shitting on things,
What he says is absolutely fucking hilarious. Yeah. I agree. I don't agree.
If anyone
says, no.
Yeah, check out that him talking about the fucking cheeseburger. It's on YouTube. It's fucking great. 10-patty cheeseburger. You think you could eat that?
No. I know I won't, actually.
I probably could. I feel like I could. But I'm fucking dieting. I'm down 30 pounds. I can't do that.
Don't ruin me now.
It's a bad time to get off track. Well, let's talk about the week in WWE then. Let's start with...
Sorry.
Welcome, everyone! That's what Raw's missing now.
Vince McMahon, high-pitched squeal.
Oh, God, I loved like the old SummerSlam ones and shit.
I agree. Like WrestleMania 6.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 6 in the stars. Fucking loved it.
It's good. All right. Let's talk about WWE shit. Raw from Nashville, Tennessee.
The Music City, baby.
The Music City, baby. uh, man, I don't know about all this shit.
This episode of Raw. Okay. It's this whole weekend WWE wrestling was very dull. Very nothing. There were a couple highlights from Raw that was just like, okay, cool. But, nothing was standoutish in a good way. Like the Angle promo or the whole angle was a low, if you ask me.
Yeah. Should we go through it very quickly, stopping for things that we want to discuss or what?
Sure, yeah, no, that's fine by me. I don't give a shit, bro.
I don't know. I don't fucking care, bro. It helps me remember what the fuck. Opens with Ambrose. Okay, all right. Rollins comes out. No, it's a joke. You notice that Miz didn't have Maurice with him?
I didn't even realize that, no.
No, we remember talking about that,
Yeah.
right? That's why they gave him the two fucking lackeys. Because they thought him and Maurice was too similar to... How the fuck is that? How is the Miz and Maurice too similar to the Kanellis shit over on a different show? But on that show, like, Jinder and Rusev can be like the same thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Fucking...
I don't think they think about things too much, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, next week, they also set up in this Ambrose and Rollins 2-on-3 next week against Miz's fucking crew. I don't know. To me, I know they had their plans with Roman. Honestly, it would be the best decision ever for them to pull him back, put him in with these guys, and let these guys go for a while on some three-way shit.
Yeah.
Shield versus Miz and his fucking crew first, and then what I'd still like to see Balor and Gallows and Anderson fucking hook up for, I don't know, some kind of a club thing. Even if they called it Balor Club. I mean, well, that'd be pretty lame, wouldn't it?
But that's what they would call it, though.
Yeah, but those three guys together, that turning him heel, that would be something.
Oh yeah,
it'd be better for that guy because him not coming out, talking and shit is like be all the better for Finn Balor.
I was backstage there, putting together a Lego set when Becky Lynch sent me a naked photo, and I jizzed my pants looking at Ewan McGregor on the internet because I'm gay.
Oh, you just offended all of our Irish listeners.
I can't do fucking accents. I'm horrible
I
at
can't.
accents.
The only thing you can do with that is, I think, if you say fuck as fook, then you sound Irish. Because that's how Connor says it. Fook? I don't give a fook.
I don't give a fuck.
It's like F-O-O-K. Corey Graves gave me one of my favorite little moments of the show. Bailey comes out and goes up to this kid who's like crying, happy to see her. And Graves immediately is like, "She made that kid cry. Look at that."
that's a good Bobby Heenan line. You know what
It
I mean?
is.
It
Absolutely.
reeks of Bobby Heenan.
Oh yeah, that's it. I wouldn't be surprised if that exact thing fucking happened somewhere in the annals of time, and he fucking saw Heenan do that shit.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like I've seen it before.
And in another step of good, Alexa Bliss comes out and like mocks it, looks over at the kid and does like the hands over the eyes crying thing.
Yeah,
I was like, God damn, fucking yes.
Yeah,
Dude,
no, I
little touches, son.
well,
That's all I have to say about that shit.
When Sasha was a bitch to what's her face, Izzy.
Oh, that was so good.
That was fucking amazing, dude. So good.
Yeah. That was when Sasha was a good character. When that was like everyone loved her as the heel, and ever since she's faced, it's like,
Yeah, it's like, I don't care. She needs to turn on Bailey right away.
Yeah. I felt like that should have happened already. What was it? How many pay-per-views ago was that?
Before WrestleMania?
There was like this perfect... was it really? Yeah, there was this perfect opportunity at the end of one of the pay-per-views. I was like, oh, it's so perfect right here. Do it. And I didn't do it. But yeah, this match was shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, what do you expect, right?
Nia Jax comes out. to a new intro piece on her song. You notice that?
No, what does it say? It's not
It's
the.
like a new kind of. It's like a something before it comes in. You know. I think it's like maybe a guitar before it comes in is like, I'm not like most girls.
They always taking one for granted.
I don't know what the lyrics are
I
after
don't either.
that.
That was just a mumble of words. But no, fucking
Eating
high
whole fucking chickens, dip 'em in ranch.
He's fat!
You get it? She's fat. But this is a short match. Bailey wins on distraction and gives a fuck. Uh, dude, Angle, man. Angle on this show, they kept kind of going backstage. He's so awful. Dude, what happened to, like, old Angle?
It's... his character's not the same anymore. He's not the doofus. And that's what his character was before. He was a doofus that could kick your ass. And now he's just a dad that runs a wrestling show.
Yeah.
Like, I will say that once he started cutting the promo about Jordan, his acting then was okay. It was actually pretty good with the crying and whatnot. But other than that,
okay, we get into some. Oh, well, I don't know. I was like, I'm an awkward person. Sometimes I don't know how to come on and shit. I'm like, well, there, I'm trying not to do the "there you go" because that's my thing, right? People probably have "there you go" counters. Like they're gonna do a mocking thing of me, like, "Oh, look, there you go, fucking Jim Vicious."
we need an okay counter now, though. Okay.
Okay. That's kind of like a. It's kind of like a fucking Wayne's World, like, hi, right?
All right.
Excellent. We get into some shitty 205 stuff, man. Cruz with Tozawa and Titus backstage. And I love it, like, Daivari shows up, and they treat it like it's something like Daivari's won, like, one match on this fucking, since he's been in this company, He's a good dude. He's from nearby here. He wrestles, he did wrestle in the indies around here and shit, but that was stupid. And then, dude, they recap Kendrick and Gulak, right? Or not Kendrick and Gulak. Kendrick and Gallagher from fucking 205 Live. Kendrick is like dressed like. Did you see this? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what he was dressed like. I fast forward that because I mean.
So on the recap of 205, it's like he's been coming out dressed like Gallagher in a suit and shit with a fake mustache and like trying to do an impression of him, and then that's why they're fighting.
That's some fucking next level shit right there.
Are you fucking kidding me? You can imagine, dude. It's Kendrick. You imagine that guy, but dressed up all in a suit and shit, trying to do an English accent and shit. It's
just I could see it happening in real life. Just with all the copious amounts of weed he'd smoke day in and day out. Because if you ever watched a Brian Kendrick sit down interview,
oh yeah,
buddy, he's something else. But it's not too far out there. But I mean, it's weird. That's just a stupid way to start a feud. It just makes no sense.
You know what it made me think that some little fucking writer douche was up watching Netflix late and he saw the fucking episode of The Office where Jim dresses up like Dwight, and they thought like, wow, that's really awesome how they did that, but and then they try to do this on the show. I don't know. That was
bullshit.
The Office is a much better written show than.
Well, yes.
Than fucking WWE.
Well, I mean, that's 27 writers to probably 4.
So yeah, right. Yeah, the faces win here. It's Mustafa Ali and Gallagher to beat Kendrick and Gulak. Ali and Gulak have a 2 out of 3 falls match on 205 that I didn't watch. Nobody watched, I'm sure.
Nope, not me. Not me. No purple ropes, though.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good. They finally listened to everybody.
yeah, and just stopped wasting their own time.
Yeah. And it's fucking Enzo and Cass nonsense. He's still they're like, as he's dancing, Cole is talking about how sad Enzo is by this.
As he's doing his little chicken fucking squawk dance.
It's like, He never once did come out looking sad or anything.
He had that
You
one
know?
single tear.
In the ring.
Yeah.
But every time he's come out to the ring, he's always dancing and shit. So fucking stupid. He ends up sitting in the crowd watching Big Show and Cass have I don't know, a fucking match.
With a kid
Not
on
even
his
a
lap.
match. Because there was no referee. So I don't know what the point was. And they let fucking Show beat the shit out of him, dude.
Oh yeah, they're not.
Sometimes they try to like make Show like, oh, he's got to look strong, but he hasn't, so it's just weird. It's like he kicked the shit out of him for a long time. Made Cass look like shit. To a general viewer, it made Cass look like shit, did it not?
It made him look like a big ass.
Yeah. Like, this guy can't fucking beat up the fucking, giant who can't even hardly walk. Fuck, man.
So far, we have decided that he could only beat up Enzo Amore, a man half his size.
Yeah. Exactly. They have a Reigns interview, blah, blah, Big Dog, Believe Dad, Angle comes to some matches. This Samson and Balor thing, how about that, dude?
Boy, did anybody ever give him the Jeff Jarrett guitar, or they just let him go out there and just hit him with a real one?
Oh, it fucked him up, didn't it?
Yeah, dude. What a fucking gash on the back of his head.
Yeah. Balor, who's like, I have to take a shot at him every week, right?
Oh yeah.
So he's like, comes out looking like the Fonz, if the Fonz was gay and Irish. And not cool at all. No,
Not
I'm just
cool
joking.
at all. No, he will never jump the shark.
But yeah, Cole, I mentioned it last week and you were like, no, I don't know. Did you notice Cole this week telling you all about his best friend? No?
No.
He was doing it again. Yeah, it's like, Cole's just like, oh, Elias Sampson, he fucking, he's from here, and he does this, and oh, he wants, this and that, and it's like, you got all these facts trying to get Sampson over, and it's like, I understand you try to get these guys over, but it's, in WWE, it's like so over the head, everything is like explained for a 5-year-old.
I just can't get over the fact that it's like, did you see Cole doing the "Let me tell you about my best friend"? Just that old phrase itself. The whole time you were talking about it, all I could hear was, "Let me tell you about my best friend."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's a warm-hearted person that loves to the end. Yeah, exactly. I just picture those two like holding hands and skipping and shit, and like
That'd be great.
fucking playing little pranks on each other and stuff. Cole and the Drifter. That's what it's called, Cole and the Drifter, dude. They could also host a wacky fucking morning radio show.
Oh,
It's Cole and the Drifter. Wah, wah, waka waka.
burn, burn.
Honk, honk. I just wanted to fucking find out what Mike Graham thought of the guitar break on this, dude. Broke 10,000 guitars and never drew a dime. It's like, what do you think? Like, I wonder what he thinks about the Drifter.
Yeah, I mean, he's a better singer.
Yeah, 2017, still guitar spots, man.
I know.
Like, do you think anyone else? I mean, no one else is doing that shit, right?
No,
I see. Well, GFW, I could see a guitar shot, I guess.
well, Jeff Jarrett hasn't been on TV yet, though.
Yeah, that's what we've waited for since the first time I saw the Drifter. Like, how long until this guy hits somebody with the guitar,
And
he'll just do it on a random Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Finn Balor of all people probably can cuss him again. It's just,
he fucked him up, dude. You're right. He fucked him up with that.
yeah, it's like, okay, so in this day where you can't do steel chair shots to the head, whether they're protected or not, you can take a fucking guitar, a fucking piece of wood, and just clobber somebody right in the dome.
I mean, it didn't seem very. You know how gimmick those ones back in the day where there's that footage of Jarrett. He comes out and puts, he holds the guitar up. He the motion of him thrusting it upward makes it just disintegrate in his hands.
Yes, in
You ever seen that?
That was in WCW, right?
He just throws it like fuck it.
Yeah, yeah. That was probably one of those fucking silver ones with the slap nuts written on the back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did they ever sell those?
Those
Oh my
guitars or
God.
the T-shirts?
Yeah. The guitars. I know they sold the shirts.
I don't think they ever sold the guitars, though. No.
That'd be money, dude.
It would. It would. Can you imagine how that thing plays? Worse than a fucking Yamaha.
That would be gold. Global Force gold.
Worthless. Worthless.
Yeah.
Worthless.
They set up for next week. Sasha and Bailey. Winner gets Bliss at SummerSlam. So, did we do some kind of a heel thing here with Sasha? I don't know.
If
Whatever.
she ever will ever turn heel.
They do a revival backstage interview. These guys are just kind of fucked, I think, being one of the best tag teams in a long time, but just at a time where they could give a fuck less about tag team wrestling.
Yeah, I mean,
It's sad.
it didn't help
I
either
like
that
tag
after the
teams.
first night they had to fucking stop it because of his jaw. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
true.
didn't start off very well.
I mean, I'm a big fan of tag team wrestling. I imagine you are as well.
Oh, fuck. I love myself a good tag team Tilly.
I fucking like it a lot. Like back when it was a focus and when it's done well. Oh, dude, I fucking love good tag team wrestling. But they just shit on it, man. They don't care.
Yeah.
Raw literally has fucking the Revival, the Hardys, blah, 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 the Club, and who else?
The Bar. Sheamus.
And that's it, right? 4?
Well, I mean, you could. I would imagine at some point in time, Kurt, Axel, and Bo Dallas will be a tag team.
Okay. All right. Speaking of tag teams, I wanted to pitch this to you.
Okay.
I threw it on Twitter, and most people said yes. Some people said fuck no. Shelton Benjamin comes back.
Jason Jordan?
Teams up with fucking Gable, huh?
Yeah, I mean, why not? It's basically I've always called them world's greatest tag team. You know, why not just mold the two together?
Bam. That'd be all right.
Gable's better than Haas ever was.
Yeah. Yeah, Haas was not the star of that team.
He was not. Did you know that he was who they wanted to push first, though?
Well, they never get this shit right.
No, because their debut we did on the Federation, and that was the whole thing on the dirt sheets is how Vince wanted Haas to be pushed through the fucking moon, and it's just like, oh, Shelton Benjamin is 10 times better. Never mind.
And here we arrive at the angle. Let's fucking talk about it.
The angle.
The angle. Holy shit! I was like, when it started dawning on me, I'm like, this is a fucking sun angle.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're doing a sun angle.
Did you notice that there was a guy on Twitter that was giving out hints for the last month on what it was?
Oh no.
No,
I saw Charmel post a thing with a picture of her and a picture of Kurt with him, and that was hours before the show. So she kind of ruined it, but
Kurt Angle's wife for the last 6 months has been posting pictures of American Alpha on their Instagram, saying that, look, Kurt, it's our 2 sons again.
oh my god, that's so stupid. Who fucking knew that beforehand? Nobody.
No.
I heard not a single person say a fucking word about that.
Well, there was one guy on Twitter who was dropping hints he had one saying the Kurt Angle thing will be very illegitimate, right? And then he had another tweet where he's talking about black children. Another tweet where Jason Jordan is doing this, and then the first word of each tweet, if you watch them from succession, says Jason Jordan is Kurt Angle's son or something like that.
Who the fuck would ever get that? Beforehand, especially.
But yeah.
Did he have a tweet about how it would fall completely flat on its fucking face?
Right? The crowd. This was the crowd, Jim. You want to hear the crowd?
Yeah.
That was the crowd.
even before it happened, they're like whatting him, dude. Because his delivery is so shit that when he comes out, I don't care what he has to say. It's just his delivery is so bad. It's like he deserves to be fucking whatted. And I don't support the what chant. I think it's the dumbest chant possibly ever.
Agreed.
But still, when people fucking suck dicks, it's like fucking what their ass, I guess. Get it out of the way. But dude, I just want to address this too. To like, I know like a lot of marks are fucking don't get laid and don't understand how things work or whatever. But a white man and a black woman can have a half-black child, okay? Like,
yes.
There seemed to be all this confusion of, that's not even possible. Like, are you fucked?
Jason Jordan's mother is white and his father's black. That's just how it is. What I really liked was the picture of Jason Jordan hugging his parents on WWE television.
Yeah, exactly. And, dude, it's so funny, too, because, like, I figured it was, but I was like, it'll be Gable, right? And no, it's Jordan. You know, it's like... They tried to be like, they went to Vince and were like,
Swerve,
this
bro.
guy. They're like, dude, bro, it's consider yourself swerved. But no, it's like, this guy here, he's, he was in the Olympics like Kurt was. He's white. He kind of looks like Kurt, And it's like Vince just picks the guy because he's taller. That's it.
Yeah.
He's bigger. They don't want to push Gable because Gable's not fucking 6 foot whatever.
No,
and they're missing
all
out.
Gable can say is, who? Sammy Wow Wow?
Yeah, Sammy Wow Wow. Fucking Jordan owes everything to this guy. Remember how much that guy bounced around at NXT?
Dude, he was there.
He was on a tag team with every motherfucker under the sun until he got with a dude who had a catchphrase with a towel, ready, willing, and Gable. And... that's it, dude. He's the star of the team. He's the reason that team was ever over.
That team lost everything once they dropped the Ready, Willing, and Gable moniker.
To me, that's one of the biggest fucking blunders of recent memory.
Yeah.
Honestly, where they brought those guys up and like, let's not give these guys any backstage stuff, any interviews, anything.
Yeah, like
they blew it, and that was a great team, man. I could have enjoyed years of that team.
And their whole deal was so much cooler back in NXT, where it's just like he's trying to get Jason Jordan to go along with his catchphrase.
Yeah. That was good stuff, dude.
That was amazing.
Good stuff. Yeah.
And they come up to the roster and they got nothing left.
And exactly, like Gable's funny, right? How many weeks ago was the Sammy Wow Wow thing? Last week? 2 weeks ago?
It was 2 weeks ago, I think, yeah.
He said one sentence, right? And we're still like that. That's fucking Sammy Wow Wow was funny.
Yeah, I fucking loved it.
So, good luck on this, man. What happens to Gable, dude? Like,
I think what we've been seeing. I do believe they're planning on splitting these guys up somehow. Because you had those 2 weeks where Chad Gable just had matches with like Kevin Owens and AJ Styles.
Yeah.
And I think that match with AJ Styles basically put the seal on American Alpha and just done as a team. Just with how good that 5-minute match was.
How fucking poorly utilized was that team, though? It's just unbelievable. This is not going to go well. And Jordan is going to fucking feel the brunt of this. You can't do this. They're going to bring him out super face style whenever the fuck they do it. And the crowds, if it's a smart crowd like here, they're in Philly on Sunday, so I probably wouldn't do it there. They're going to shit all over this guy.
They probably could. But now the whole deal of Angle being from Pennsylvania could save it a little bit.
But it's Philly, man.
I know.
It's not only is it Philly wrestling fans, it's Philly, like Philly who fucking booed Santa Claus and shit at an Eagles game. You know what I'm saying? Like Philly fans are fucking intense. They don't give a shit.
No fucks given.
I think everybody says that, right? That the Eagles fans are like the fucking most hardcore, crazy asshole fans ever. So
it's football.
They don't
right?
give a shit. Yeah, it's football.
Now, if you want to talk Blackhawks, I'm your man.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think this is going to be good. But
if they go heel, it has potential.
He had a black child with a broken freaking condom.
Yes.
fuck. And then there was more. There was Joe and
yeah.
Reigns. And what an awful fucking boring match this was.
We also had the Revival and the Hardys.
Oh, yes.
That match.
Revival win by nefarious means. I guess you're right.
Yeah, but
I don't remember a single thing about it. It happened.
the match basically
I guess
was getting them over as the Ole and Arn Anderson type tag team, and that was basically it.
Part of the attraction of them is getting them in with another great tag team who can go.
Yes, exactly.
And they can have great tag matches. Them and Cesaro and Sheamus could be fucking great.
Yeah, it could be. It really well could be.
Be really good. A lot of big guys in there. But yeah, this Joe and Reigns match, dude. Neck cranks forever. Was this not? Maybe I was just sick of the show, but it seemed like the slowest fucking thing ever.
I was during that match. My attention was just nodding in and out. You know what I mean? It was one of those matches. It was a cliche WWE television match.
You know what's gonna happen, dude? Right? We called it last week. Braun shows up.
Yep.
Fucks everybody up. There's brawling. He brawls with Joe.
I'm not finished with you.
Braun takes both out and leaves. The four-way that everybody saw coming is coming.
Yes.
Not fucking compelling. And I think that they got really big. They did get a rating pop for... Because I was like, I wonder what this is going to be with the angle thing, you know?
Yep.
But
I even
feel
stayed
like
away from Twitter because I wasn't going to be able to see it in time.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to be spoiled.
I just feel like you brought all those people in, and if they took the time out, usually don't watch, but they're like, oh, I'll see what this is. And it was that, and that's it. They're not gonna. They're like, wow, that was fucking stupid. Why did I watch Raw?
Yeah, they're not.
And that's it. Yeah.
The only thing about that match that I'd say was good. I think the fans, like the crowd that were there, were good. You know, like they treated it like it was a big match. But I mean, it was a TV match.
Even friend of the show, JTG, former guest. Check out the episode. He's like, I rushed home from the gym for this.
Yeah,
about the angle thing.
Exactly. So it just that tells you everything you need to know right there.
Yeah, I thought a pretty piss poor Raw. I didn't like it.
No, I agree with you. I give it 2 thumbs down.
Speaking of things I didn't like very much, SmackDown Live.
Boom! 5 stars. We're back up there.
We're back up to 5 stars. Yeah, from Birmingham, Alabama, or Alabama, if you're from there. I can't help it. I think we do have a listener in Alabama. Fuck, what's his name? I don't know. Shout out to you.
Is his name Cleroy?
Thanks for listening and putting up with the jokes. We love you. We love you all. This show was shitty.
Yeah, dude.
Well.
This show was shittier than Raw. It was worse than Raw.
Well, the first thing you see is like the Singh brothers. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So immediately we are reminded why we haven't seen a Punjabi prison match in fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
They fucking show this and it comes down and what can you see, Jim?
Do you see nothing?
No, nothing at all. Not a goddamn thing to be seen.
No. Cena's like, can't see that.
He can't see me.
Can't see anything past this fucking thing.
Oh God, it just looks it's god awful. It's the match itself.
I was like, I couldn't believe you shipped this fucking thing to Alabama for this, dude.
You put that together. Me? You hung that from the ceiling.
Yeah, you got this thing out of storage. You fucking knocked the dust off it. You sent it down to fucking Birmingham, Alabama. Hung it from the fucking top of the shack that you're in. Holy fuck, man. You know that thing's metal, right? Those are pipes.
Are they pipes? They're not bamboo pieces?
No, it's not bamboo. It's actually pipes. It's actually metal.
Fair enough.
So it's basically that blue cage, right? The old steel. It squares like that. Yeah, it's basically that.
Technically,
paint that fucker blue. Let's just do it.
There's 3 fucking layers of it, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Instead of the 1 layer.
Just put the one around the ring, paint it blue, and throw those other motherfuckers in the garbage. This sucks, man. Randy Orton,
The
come down,
Maharaja.
Masha Raja Car Wash.
Two for
Get the,
one special.
get your picture with the belt, Randy Orton. You get the gold wash, you get a picture with Jinder and the belt. It's a good deal. They do good work down there. They'll clean your car up, man. Washa Raja Car Wash.
You get down to though, and you can't wait. Like the biggest Jinder Mahal fan goes to the Maharaja. What did you call it? What's it called?
The Washa Raja Car Wash.
The Maharaja car wash. And he wants to get his picture with the Maharaja, right? He goes down there, gets the Punjabi prison car wash. goes to get a picture with Jinder Mahal, and it's a life-size cutout of Jinder Mahal with the title.
Yeah.
Kid cries, never comes back again.
Yeah. I mean, the dude basically is a cardboard cutout.
Oh yeah.
The promos that he's doing. His promo sucks. He gives it off to them to like just talk about the rules, and that was just weird. This door opens for 30 seconds, and this door opens for fucking. I don't give a shit, dude. And then immediately after they do it, Mahal's like, there are no rules. Like, they just went through all the fucking rules, dude. There are rules, but whatever.
I can't wait for this match to be over.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be fucking bad. Every one of these, no, the other two, were shit, and I don't think anybody can make this not shit.
No.
Much less these fucking two guys.
How good can a race be?
A race?
Yeah, because that's what it is, the race to get to the other side.
Oh, dude, you know there's gonna be a spot where they stand out there and, you know, one guy's trying to get out and the other guy's pulling them back. And,
oh, yeah,
my
they
God.
sit at the top and they smash each other's heads.
It's gonna be bad. Yeah.
Why doesn't one just push the other guy off?
But you know Jinder's coming out with it because they don't tour fucking India until September, so.
Oh yeah. Randy Orton's not good at that title, but you can't do Randy Orton again at SummerSlam.
Well, no. No, this is so bad.
Jesus.
This guy is like, you know, there are people out there who think you're a racist if you don't like the guy. It's like so stupid because he can't do anything.
Call me racist. I don't give a fuck.
Wow, dude. Roman Reigns, and you know how much I hate Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is better than him.
Oh yeah. Oh, night and day.
This guy can't talk. He can't fucking. His work's just mediocre as fuck.
He had a match with Ty Dillinger, and it was boring as fuck.
I mean, he can't do anything, right? He's got a big fucking crazy steroid body, and that's it.
Yeah, he could barely wipe his own ass. He can't wash his own back. That's obvious.
Yeah, the fucking back knee on there. Yeah. Renee and Gable, this was fucking just bad. And it seemed like maybe I was projecting a little bit, but it seemed like both of them had an air of I don't fucking give a shit about this.
Yeah, well, you
like
got
I could
Renee.
see on her face that she's just like fuck this.
Yeah, well, Renee basically lost probably the only fun part of a better job with talking smack, and now she's just gone back to being an announcer. Chad Gable has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
He is Marty Jannetty now.
He didn't have to take the mirror spot. That's all.
Yeah. But that was dog shit. They have a match with Kanellis and Sami Zayn.
Now, am I the only one here that is not just having a good time with this Maria and Mike Kanellis bit? Am I the only one?
You are, or you're not?
And I'm asking, am I the only one that's having a good time?
Yeah, man, I don't know. I guess it's whatever so far. It doesn't make any sense. This whole thing is like they're mad and gonna wrestle because he interrupted them by knocking some stuff over and then apologized for it.
Oh, like the premise of the match, stupid. I'm just more or less pointing towards Mike and Maria with their backstage pieces. They're so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
To me, it's just gold. Just how annoying they are. Because I know couples like that, and I fucking hate them.
Yeah. Well, it's a good way to get heat. What happened to her face, though, man? Why does she look so weird to me?
I think she looks exactly the same, to be completely honest with you.
Oh, really?
To me, anyways. Like, she's obviously older, but
I forget who it was on Twitter. They said she aged like a shoe. I was like, holy fuck, dude. So one of our listeners said that she aged like a shoe.
I mean, I still think she's great looking. Well, not great.
Oh yeah,
looking.
she's hot.
She's hot as fuck. She is in a skanky way, like the Taya Valkyrie way. She's hot in a. I'll do mean things to you.
Cena out for a long promo. I know it was long because it took me a while to fast forward through it.
Yep, he plugs 9/11 and.
Gross, dude. I caught like a recap of it and I was like, wow, fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Fucking a pro. I don't even know, dude. I'm an American and how fucking people are so raw America. It's like, woof. Just gross.
Yeah, 16 years later.
Yeah.
We're still using this as a way to get America over.
You remember when it was like Cena would be over? Like, well, he'd get shit on everywhere. But if he went to a place like Birmingham, Alabama, like they were this week, they would cheer him there.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't even cheer him there here. Like, now he just gets booed in Birmingham, Alabama.
Well, I mean, the promo itself was absolute garbage.
Yeah. Rusev attacks, leaves him laying. That's poop. Finally, I thought they did something good with Nakamura.
Yeah, the AJ Styles tease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all you need. This is all he ever needed. He just like, one day you call, I answer. Perfect.
Yep.
He never should have talked more than that.
Never. No, you hit the nail right on the head. Those 4 or 5 words. That's all that needs to be said. Broken English or not, you're going to understand everything he's saying there. And it's leading to a match that I think we probably will get to see the old Nakamura. I think what you'll get is a couple times a year Nakamura will do a Nakamura match, and then that's it.
I'll be okay with that. He's only had one Nakamura match since he's been in the company, so
yeah,
we're overdue for the second one.
We are. AJ Styles, we will get one with AJ Styles. I truly believe so.
Oh yeah, I think we will. I don't know, this whole SmackDown Clits thing. Obviously, we talked about for weeks has been just a train wreck. It's a 5-way to decide the number one contender. It goes to hell. We have a ladder match. We have the ladder match or the Money in the Bank again. Now we're back to this. It's so fucking ridiculous.
Did you know we haven't seen a Becky Charlotte singles match in over a year?
Well, here you got this one.
Yeah.
They hate, dude. I'm convinced they hate Charlotte. They never fucking lose here. Either she wins on Sunday, or there's heat on her for something. I have no idea. Because they have been fucking crushing her lately.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's weird what they're doing over in SmackDown though, with like Naomi and Lana for three straight fucking defenses against Lana.
Yeah.
And then,
a chick who has having her first, well, it's technically in canon, her second match ever.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, these other 5 girls are all fucking fighting it out, duking it out to try to get a fucking briefcase for a shot. Yeah. So dumb. They couldn't make this any stupider if they wanted to, honestly.
No, I agree. It's the whole, I don't know. I think it all boils down to the women should not be split up.
Yeah. Well, put them on their own show. Spare me.
Another show that you just won't watch.
Yeah, I'm good with it, dude. I am good with it. I'll check it out if they have some good main events or something. But you got the Fashion X-Files.
The truth is not H.
The truth is not H, dude. Oh,
so
dude.
You had Tyler Breeze as Scully, and you had Fandango as Mulder.
Yeah.
They're talking about ghosts and aliens.
Dude, the line from Dango, he says, "Don't sully my search for Tully, Scully." It's fucking awesome.
Fucking good. So like this was the highlight of WWE television in my opinion for the whole
week. Dude. Yeah, it also said on the board there's like a picture of R-Truth and it says R-Truth is out there.
Yes. It's so good. And so they get they're delivered a box while lights shining down on them like an alien abduction. And
Mhm.
in the box is Tully's head with a note that read "Battleground."
Right. And also too, he's like while the light thing is happening, he's like, oh, I want to meet E.T. and Elf and then Max Moon. I'm like, dude, Max Moon reference.
Yeah,
This shit's great.
it
These guys
is.
are fucking great, man.
Yeah,
Who do you think it is at Battleground? It's got to be
Jesus.
a new team, does it not?
You almost gotta think it is, right? You can't just well brought up, sir. You can't just throw it on some team that they've already dismissed didn't do it.
It can't be the Ascension again.
No, they're too busy jerking off.
Yeah, the jerking off backstage while
Just to
you
grind
come
corn.
on. This time you come on me.
Gross.
They probably end up doing the fucking what's that? I don't know what the move is called, but it's like each
Dutch
guy
rudder?
like the Dutch rudder. There it is. Yeah, right. They're just back there, Dutch rudder and listening to grindcore. Yeah,
It's a workout at the same time. Yeah.
faster. So who the fuck? It can't be that. The Colognes, the one's injured. I don't know.
Yeah. So
Who else is there on the? And the
on
New Day are
SmackDown?
taking on the Usos already.
Yeah, there's nobody else on.
Unless it's
SmackDown.
the Hype Bro. Dude, if it's the Hype Bros, I'm gonna be pissed.
They already said it wasn't the Hype Bros though.
Oh, but they might. Dude, this is WWE, man.
That's true.
You'd be surprised.
Maybe
But it was the
they'll
Ascension
probably have
last
it
time.
as Zack Ryder, even though he hasn't been on SmackDown for the whole time. I really hope that it's Zack Ryder actually, because if it's Zack Ryder, that means he was still injured when this started. So it'd just be all kinds of fucking weirdness.
Mhm.
Plot holes for days, weeks even.
Yeah, this is my favorite part of the whole fucking week in WWE. Gulak comes out, sincerely tries to convince us to watch him wrestle in a 2 out of 3 falls match. I'm just like, I'm sorry, Drew. It's gonna be a hard pass, buddy. I'm sorry.
Hard no.
Watch you wrestle who? For how long? How many falls? No.
So
Maybe
somebody on
next time.
Twitter wanted us to comment on the look of Drew Gulak these days.
Yeah, that's right. Well, he does look fucked. What is it wrong? He shaved all his facial hair.
Yeah, he
I
looks
didn't even
so
recognize
weird.
who it was.
No, he's so childlike. It's just weird.
He's like a baby face. Yeah, well, not a baby, but Does he have knee pads now? Finally,
No.
I didn't. True, I almost didn't recognize you with those knee pads, man. Our Kickstarter finally paid off, man. We started a Kickstarter to get him knee pads, and I'm happy to say that we've done it.
Goal has been made, sir.
We need to start that, yeah. Another Kickstarter just to get all the indie guys who think they're fucking cool by not wearing knee pads. We need to get them knee pads.
Get Zack
Here you go.
Sabre Jr. gym membership.
Oh man, Styles, Nakamura versus Owens and Corbin. Nakamura, of course, attacked during the entrance, but he ducks. But it's still got where they didn't do the entrance, and it's so WWE, right? They think like, oh, this is good heat. This is like their idea of good heat, like how baby faces get beat in their hometown. They're like, oh, this is good heat. No, it's not, dude.
No.
It just takes away. Like, I went to a house show, whatever, last year. The only fun shit was like doing the fucking Sami Zayn song and the chant for Sami Zayn, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only fun thing. The most fun you would have probably at this SmackDown, other than watching Fashion Files on a large screen across the room, would be just go, whoa, that's the most fun you get to have.
Yeah.
And they just like love taking it away from these fucking people who spent, I don't know, fucking $7,500 to go watch this shit on a Tuesday night.
I bet you Vince is backstage, okay? In his head, he's just like, I know there's one guy that paid $100 to see Nakamura's entrance.
This fucking ruined his night.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, he probably jacks off thinking about it.
Oh, yeah, falls back in his chair and everything.
So yeah, this is SmackDown. It was the same old shit. I did. I hate to be like that where we come out and like, oh, this all fucking sucks, but maybe they should try harder. Let's quickly do battleground conversation.
So
Let's see what you
kickoff
got.
show. Kickoff
Ty
show.
Dillinger.
Ty Dillinger has reemerged. He's going to be facing the artist Aiden English.
One of the most over faces on the show, despite their efforts to fucking quell it.
Yep. Yeah, is back on the kickoff.
At least he's on the show.
At least he is on the show. That's true.
Sami Zayn is not on the show. Oh, yes, he is. Okay, they did add that match. Earlier in the week, that wasn't a match for this show.
What's the match you're talking about? I don't have that one.
I show Zayn and Kanellis.
Okay. Oh, yeah, they did add that, didn't they? Yeah.
But yeah, Dillinger in English, you got to do Dillinger here.
Oh, obviously. Obviously.
I mean, English never wins anything. What else we got? Oh, that match. Zayn and Kanellis, what do you think they do here?
I would imagine Zayn wins because Kanellis won on SmackDown.
Oh, yeah, there's 50-50 booking to consider. There's also the fact that they have no problem beating Sami Zayn with anybody.
That's true. That is true.
So, like, there's no problem at all for beating Zayn. Who knows? I'm gonna go with fucking Kanellis by nefarious means.
Okay. You know what we should do? We should write these down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, you want to write them down?
I'll write them down.
Okay. All right, you doing our picks then? So I say, yeah. You good? I don't know.
What you didn't realize was that I had to take my headphones off and walk away from the mic to get a pen.
Oh, okay.
So
there you go.
4.5 stars.
4.5-star podcast. So we both pick Dillinger. I'm picking Kanellis. Are you doing Zayn?
Yes, I am.
Move on. Nakamura and Baron Corbin.
Now, in past history, the Money in the Bank winner always gets fucked with, right?
Yeah.
So I would imagine Nakamura wins.
I'm going to go with Nakamura in hopes that they're not fucking stupid enough to put Corbin over him. But they might.
Because they might do Corbin by nefarious means.
I can see that, I suppose. They probably want to keep Nakamura undefeated, though. So that Cena can beat him or somebody else can beat him. Corbin can beat him later. The women's 5-way elimination match. I'm going with Charlotte Flair here because that's the logical thing. I'm going to go logical with this rather than like try to think about what crazy would do.
Yeah, it's not going to be Natalya. They never give Natalya anything. Lana has...
The only thing they gave Natalya is a fucking farting gimmick.
Exactly.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I thought about that this week. I'd kind of forgot about that. And then I was like, this lady's gimmick used to be farting. Like, this is fucking why am I watching this shit?
It really makes you wonder. It really, really does.
All right, so I'm going Charlotte. Who are you going with?
No, I'm going to go with Charlotte, too, because they're not going to put it on Becky Lynch. They also never give her anything. Tamina's not getting it. Lana should not get it. Charlotte should be the one to get it.
Unless they want to do something with this whole fucking Tamina thing. This Tamina and Lana deal.
I feel like you can continue that without having her win the match. Like, you can have Tamina get eliminated first, and then before Lana gets eliminated, Tamina comes down and tries to save Lana, but is thwarted, and Lana gets eliminated.
John Cena versus Rusev in a flag match. I'm going.
Well, I mean, LOL, Cena wins.
The Usos and the New Day for the tag team championship. I'm going with the New Day.
Yeah, the New Day's got to... They're going to get it this time. They got to. Right? Am I right? Like, there's no chance the Usos win.
Think so? I'm going with... I don't know. I might be going with too many faces on this. I'm going, like, all faces.
It is, actually, the whole ways through the board. Actually, no, you got Kanellis.
Okay, okay. Styles and Owens? I see Styles winning this.
Yeah, right.
That's weird. There's not going to be this many. Dude, I might have to switch my Nakamura and Corbin or something. Again, there's no way this many faces are going to win, dude.
Yeah,
That
I
one,
don't know.
they only have now they have two face champions, but up until a week ago, they had one face champion out of what, like the 42 belts that they have in their company.
44.
And then your main event, I'm going with Jinder. Huh?
There's our heel, buddy. There's our heel. Don't hinder the Jinder. Transgender
Yeah, no.
Mahal.
Transgender Mahal. There you go. I'm sorry that I don't have much of a preview for this. I don't even know if I want to watch it tomorrow night live. They
haven't given us a reason to.
I almost always do watch it live, and live tweet at Suplex City Limit, and I'm sure I will again. But I'm thinking part of me is well, I could fucking do something else and just watch it some other time.
So true.
Because that main event, especially, is just
It's one of those shows that I might watch the first half live, maybe, and save the second half for later.
Right. Let's what else we got here? We can rapid fire into these other fucking shows.
Music or no music?
Oh, I like the music. Give me the music. And then we go to NXT quick. Fucking love that. It's one of the best riffs ever.
Oh, so good.
All right. Anyway, we're just gonna quickly bust through these rest of these. I don't know how fucking deep we are in this.
I can give you a great estimate here. We are an hour and a half.
Ooh. Always striving for that 2 hour.
Yep.
NXT 402. Pretty good. Starts off with Ruby Riott and Ember Moon.
That match was fucking fantastic.
Good. Two of my favorite women in the company. Probably my two favorite.
Yeah, it was good.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I got nothing to say about it in a negative form whatsoever.
Except for the fact that they put commercials during matches on the network that we pay for. That pissed me off.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit. Moon takes the win. I'm still telling you, I've been saying it for fucking a long time. Had she not hurt herself, she would have been the champ already, but I feel like she is the one who's going to be taking it off of fucking Asuka at some point.
It's very possible.
But yeah, I really like Ruby Riott, man. Heidi Lovelace.
Her
good.
in the ring is fucking unreal. She's a fucking trooper. I just don't like the name and gimmick. That's just my deal.
I don't mind it. She's a fucking trooper. She'll take crazy shit.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't. You can tell. Here's a chick who wrestled with dudes a lot.
Yeah, exactly. And this match with Ember Moon, they weren't light on each other whatsoever.
No, it was good. This fucking Odo and a Tommy backstage. Tommy's angry, assaults a trash can.
Yeah.
He has a match with Ono, although I was more invested in him versus the trash can next week. But
I was more invested to see if he's going to get his other ear pierced.
Street Profits. And you know what? After last week, I was like, do you know who these guys are? Neither us or Soda Valet Vin knew who the fuck they were. I found out this week, one of them is Dawkins, dude. The guy with the fucking stirs the invisible bowl of shit.
The stir in the pot.
Yeah,
the guy Jason Jordan's old tag team partner.
Everybody's Jason Jordan's old tag team partner. But yeah.
Sorry, what are these gimmicks supposed to be? Just they're like these Snapchat guys that you see on Snapchat all the time and you hate because you're a crotchety old man?
It just seems to me like, what's hot with kids now? Snapchat? What's this Snapchat thing?
Well, sir, people send nudes on it. Well, we can't do that. It's PG television.
They're criminals, basically, right? I mean, they're always trespassing.
They're like standing on top of a truck.
I don't know.
Is
I
that
don't know what
criminal?
this is. It seems very
Prankster,
crime
in my
time to
opinion.
me.
To me, I feel like they're more pranksters than criminals,
Mm.
and it's really, really doesn't seem all that good.
No, it doesn't seem that good. That Dawkins guy, I don't know, something about him is just like some of there's just dead people down there. Like you can try all you want, this is not going to happen.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I just hated that guy because he come out stirring the fucking invisible bowl of fucking shit. I'm like, what is what's he making, man? Is he...
Can I skip ahead when you speak of invisible pieces of shit?
Okay.
Cesar Bononi?
Oh my god,
Fuck that guy.
what's that next?
No, there was
Oh.
Orny Lokan and Danny Burch, which was a great match
Dude,
before it. But
yeah, good fucking match.
yeah, every time Orny Lokan has a match lately, he beats the guy up, makes him bleed.
I know,
He
right?
fucking broke
Yeah,
a Tommy's nose.
Did he break his nose?
I don't know if he broke it. He fucking busted it open.
Fucked it up. Yeah. Birch has a gusher in this one, and fucking super stiff match, dude. It was fucking good. I
Yeah.
enjoyed the shit out of it.
I did
They're
too.
doing it again, I guess. So
Good. I fucking can't ask for more because that
as
match
a
was great.
fellow Canadian, as a Canadian, maybe you know, was that a Lance Storm spot at the end that Lorcan used?
What can you refresh my memory on what that spot was?
Well, it ended up in a single leg crab, but he did kind of like a crazy roll
The roll
thing
up. Yes,
to
that
it.
is Landstorm. Yeah.
Yeah. Who he was trained by, I
Yes.
guess.
Yes.
I enjoyed that. I thought that was a really good match. I'm stoked to give these guys time next time. Like this, they're good. That Birch guy's good too, man. Like everything I've seen of him, he seems solid. You know, he seems like a guy who could kick your fucking ass.
He's the guy that Finn Balor 2.0 busted open the back of the head and he had to cancel his match on the UK tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor
Oh,
old guy.
dude, I hope we never see fucking that imposter Balur ever again.
Das Wonder Kid Jr.
Yeah, Das Wonder Twink Jr. Unless they're gonna do like a fucking gay Irish gimmick, tag team gimmick. But other than that, I don't fucking.
Oh, that's great.
No way, Jose. Yes, with Caesar Bonani. I hate this Bonani guy, dude.
Yeah, he's fucking
Bonani,
that
Bunani,
guy's- They
Banana.
always want me when they want Punani. It's like baloney.
Yeah,
It sounds like
he's just
sandwich meat.
he reeks of like all the shit I hate about that company.
Yeah.
He's just like a tall body guy with a big arm tat. It's like all of Vince's favorite fuck boys have. Sucks.
Yeah, it's just, he's got the mild good looks kind of deal. I'm from
Yeah.
Brazil.
Quick win for Jose. Almas shows up with his broad. She has him fuck up Bunani. Jose comes back for the save. So I guess we're gonna have a No Way Jose and Almas thing going on I don't
Again.
know. Yeah, I guess we're gonna continue. And then your Drew McIntyre Killing Day #1 contender thing. Contender match. I'm really baked. I'm really baked, and WWE just made me like. Bleh.
I know, right? But at least we're saving the best for last. So
Well, this was a pretty good match. This McIntyre does not do anything for me, man.
no,
I don't know.
No, I'm a fan.
Yeah. Dane had his own version of the song, which was kind of weird. I know Nikki Cross has one too. That's like her own version of it.
Yeah, I really like the whole. I like the leprechaun feel to it. I know he's not Irish, guys. Calm the
He is
fuck down.
Irish.
Oh,
Northern Irish.
Oh, never mind. I thought he was from Scotland.
No, what the fuck are you talking about? You've gone all the way back to where you started, man. This whole
Hey.
thing started because you said he was from Scotland, and the guy's like, no, he's from Northern Ireland, and then I said he was from Ireland, and then he said again, no, he's from Northern Ireland.
Well, fair enough.
He's so hairy though, dude. He looks like
Aw.
fucking Swamp Thing,
Man, he's hairier than fucking Albert ever was.
or like Moss Man or something.
Boss,
Yeah.
man.
If you will. If Master of the Universe is more your thing. The crowd, though, dude. Was this at the end of a bunch of tapings or something? This
I
crowd was. Did you
I don't
notice like
know.
how dead they were? Like they did this giant superplex, and the crowd just nothing. I mean, like no reaction at all. It was really fucking
Yeah,
weird.
they're. You got to think too. How long are they there at a taping for a day? Is it like
Oh,
six,
right.
7 hours?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd peace out so fast.
It really doesn't help their case when they have a main event like this for a number one contender, and it's just the crowd is dead.
No, no.
So
Like I was
they
a
made
fan of the
Dane,
match, but
yeah, they made Dane look really strong. He took the kicked out of the finish at 1. I thought that was kind of cool.
yeah, yeah. And the announcers, aka Nigel McGuinness, made a big deal out of it. So
Yeah,
and that it always helps when you got announcers putting it over, where on Raw you don't at all. It's just
right.
Michael Cole talking about his best friend.
Yeah, and so as we figured, as we just predicted, McIntyre is next in line against Rude. Yeah, doesn't do much for me, man. I don't view that as a NXT main event that I'm stoked about. But
I can get I'm not I yeah I'm okay with it, but I
I
don't
don't know,
think
maybe I just need time to come around on McIntyre. I never dug the guy. He doesn't do anything really. He's like a big guy. He's got a fucking crazy, he's in good shape and shit. Big, strong fucking guy, but I don't know. He's Scottish.
he is Scottish. Have you watched much of his indie stuff?
Nah, not really. Most of it I saw from him was when he was in Impact.
Yeah. His indie stuff was really good. He had a good tag team run with Johnny Gargano.
Mm. It's a
His
weird
heel-
team.
It is a weird team. But his heel work though is what really brings him around. He's a great heel.
Yeah. So that was NXT. Good stuff. Building up towards their next takeover event. Watched Ring of Honor this week. We don't have a song for that, but we did watch it.
I don't have a song for that.
No, it's all good. Dun 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 dun.
Dun. Ring of Honor.
The same song they've had forever. So just quickly go through on this show. I mean, what do you think about it? I think the lighting was way better than even last time I watched their shit.
Their production value has gotten up a hell of a lot since the last year or so, for sure, easily.
Yeah. The entrance ramp was good. They had fucking steam, smoke, what have you. Not steam. That'd be way cooler if it was steam.
Steam, smoke, what have you.
What have you. I thought that was pretty good, but this kind of random points of it. I didn't like the commentary.
No, the commentary is a little left to behold. You got Colt Cabana's okay at points.
Yeah.
Colt Cabana though really takes the shit out of stuff, and kind of makes you look at the product as, oh man, these guys look like chumps, because like he's going at it in a way where if they mess up a thing in a match where he calls them out on it and stuff, it's like, that's just you being like CM Punk's bitch.
They're not even friends anymore, I don't think.
I don't know, yeah, because what was I watching? It was a shoot interview with somebody, and they were talking about how he was best friends with CM Punk. Oh, it was Hornswoggle. Him and CM Punk were really tight, and he asked CM Punk for somebody's number, and CM Punk decided to not be friends with him anymore because he was using him for that guy's number.
CM Punk is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That show, he had Cody in the ring. I fucking enjoyed it, dude.
The promo was good.
Yeah. He says he's yet to sign a contract, so they're kind of going that angle. Pretty good angle,
Yep.
That's cool.
He can leave at any time with the title, and how the Rhodes family owns that title. It's a good premise to build off of. It makes sense.
Yeah. For the record, this is me checking back in on Ring of Honor for the first time in 6 months, 8 months maybe. We used to cover it on the show, and when Luch was off, then we were watching that, I guess.
Until I came around.
Well, yeah, Rando and I did, but so I'm coming back into it for a while, and it's a lot of guys are gone now. They're in NXT and shit. So I was like, who are we gonna get here? We get Punishment Martinez. Holy shit, this guy. fucking sucks.
Yeah, yeah, and the sheer
He's-
size difference. And when they bring up the tail of the tape, and they show you that Punishment Martinez has been wrestling professionally since 2003, and you look, it's like,
Are you serious, dude?
Yeah, yeah, and that's all.
Is that
he's
for
learned.
real?
That,
Holy shit! This
That's
guy,
what I
how were
said.
you that fucking green? He looked like he had just started, man. He looked like a guy who's been wrestling for a couple year or two, 3 years maybe.
not even.
Holy shit! Yeah, he's as shit as his name would lead you to believe. He takes on Jonathan Grisham, another guy I've never seen before, who is really small.
The sheer size difference in these two fucking guys.
Well, I guess they say Punishment is 6'6". This guy's like they said a foot shorter, so he's 5'5", 5'6".
Okay,
But dude,
so
I could see WWE loving this Punishment Martinez guy. He reminds me of Baron Corbin or something, like Baron Corbin with a body.
yeah,
you know?
no, I can see that. Okay, so I'm on the Wikipedia for Punishment Martinez right now.
Yeah, he probably did work there.
Martinez learned Japanese Goju Ryu karate from his father, a skilled martial artist who once defeated Chuck Norris in a competition.
The fuck out of here.
But he debuted in 2004. Early career, he trained at the Monster Factory and would go on to the independent circuit until 2015 when he joined Ring of Honor. So,
Oh my.
yeah.
So this guy spent a decade out wrestling in fucking gyms and shit?
Yep. For 15 cents.
Why is he so shitty?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe I'm overreacting. I mean, he wasn't like, oh my god, he's awful, but I did like, woof. Thought he was really bad. And he's like one of those guys too. I took the piss out of what's his name, the other lizard guy on Lucha, the guy who's
Judas Devlin.
yeah. Oh god, he's another case of they say he's 6'6", which means what? He's probably 6'4". But I hate when those guys work like they're 7 feet tall.
Yeah, you're not that
You're
big, buddy.
6'6", motherfucker. You're not 7 foot tall, so don't work like a 7 foot tall guy. I know you probably fucking love Kevin Nash and shit, but you're not 7 feet tall, so fucking stop it. I was waiting for him to do like the I'm not even close to tall enough to go over the top rope, but I'm going to go over the top rope anyway.
Yeah, watch
that
me
fucking-
push the ropes down and step over.
Yeah, that lizard guy does in fucking Lucha, that Judas Devlin.
Judas Devlin. That's not his name in Lucha. I can't remember his name in Lucha.
No, what is his name? Yeah, it's like he's not Pindar. He's
No, Pindar's
something else.
Pindar's the blocky guy.
Oh, whatever. He wins with his finishing move, which is called the Psycho Driver.
Just a shitty Mickey driver.
Yeah, a guy who's 6'6" doing a Michinoku driver, like, why?
Yeah,
What the fuck are you doing that for? Doesn't make any sense, dude. He fucking beats him down afterward, and a default created wrestler comes in for the fucking save. I don't know who that guy even was.
No.
I was just like, I was baked out. I was like grasping to life when I was watching this. Do you know what do your notes say?
No,
who it
I don't
was?
even know who his name is.
Here's just a default guy, default one.
Yeah, he was just memory card slot 3.
It's like the most disrespectful wrestling podcast in the net. Honestly, like most shows at least have like respect for things. Like, well, I wouldn't say anything bad about that guy, you know. Like, I'm just like, fuck, this guy's a piece of shit, you know.
Never stepped one day in the ring, but
Oh
this guy
my
is
god,
a piece of shit.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
No.
Silas Young talking shit on Lethal and women's wrestling. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some other things before. Like, there's Bully and the Briscoes backstage. It doesn't really matter.
No, and the women announced that they're going to do a full show of women's wrestling in 2 weeks on Ring of Honor. With Mandy Leone and Veda Scott. Yippee. Oh, God. It's going to be such good.
That Mandy Leone chick wrestles.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I thought she was on there just because she, like, fucked one of the boys, you know? It's usually...
No, when I went to a Supercard of Honor in San Jose a couple years ago, she was the host of the ROH event.
It's usually a wrestler's girlfriend who hosts recap shows. Zing! That's a joke to, like, one person. The Tempura
You mean
Boys.
hosted.
Yeah. The Tempura Boys versus Cheeseburger. This match sounds delicious.
I really like the Tempura Boys.
Yeah, Cheeseburger was with Joey Ding Dong Lama Ling Long. I don't know who the fuck he
Jody
was.
Digo or Digo? Dadigo?
Dude, Dada, get a fucking new
Yeah.
gimmick name.
Dada,
You
get the fuck
fucking
out of here.
asshole. Yeah. Damn, I'm gonna work in the WWE. Oh god, he's fucking. And this was whatever. Tempura Boys are good.
Yeah.
Will Ferreira attacks post match.
Yeah. Cheeseburger wins by Shote Palm Strike.
Cheeseburger in paradise, man. And the main event was the Bullet Club, which is the Young Bucks and Paige versus the Briscoes and Bully Ray. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean it was a okay TV main event.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, I always like to see the Bullet Club, fucking Young Bucks and shit. That's good stuff. Especially with Paige, that's good stuff too.
Paige is starting to grow on me. I was not a fan. The last couple matches that I have seen with Adam Page, though, it's been like, oh, you're growing on me, buddy. I'm starting to like you. So
yeah. Bullet Club take the win. Briscoes beat up security afterward. Heel turn? Briscoes heel turn? I could be for that.
I can too, I can too, because these guys have been going around his faces for such a long time. And Jay Briscoe's a born heel.
Yeah.
Just do it.
I don't know which one is which offhand.
Jay is the good one. Or Jay is the brawler.
The non-disabled one?
Yeah. Mark is the one without teeth and the one that junked the Kung Fu Chicken guy.
Which one is this? Which one is the special guy?
Kung Fu Chicken. That's the Mark one. Yeah.
Yeah. I fucking love the Briscoes though.
I do too. Chicken farmers.
They're not a gimmick, dude. Like they are like the most. They're just that's them, dude.
Yeah, dude. And you know what? They were really good. Do you know that Mark Briscoe was trained by Jay Briscoe?
No.
Yeah, Jay Briscoe Jay is 2 years older than Mark or a year older than Mark, and Jay got training, and when he'd come home, he'd show Mark all the moves he learned, and Mark just learned.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's how they started wrestling, like right at 18.
Those guys have had offers by WWE too, haven't they?
I would imagine so, and they've been in ROH since the first show.
I think they have because they've decided that for the money they were getting offered to go to NXT and have to move and all that, they were like, we're good.
We got to sell the farm.
Yeah, I mean exactly. That's the thing. They legit have a chicken farm. That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, dude. No, I would imagine that Jay's main job is to stop Mark from fucking the chickens, but.
Yeah. So that was Ring of Honor. I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. They don't have a lot of the guys that you expect they do. I guess I don't think about the fact. I'm like, oh yeah, Strong's gone, and this guy's gone, and that guy's fucking gone.
Yeah, they've been decimated to the point where a lot of their big names are New Japan names now.
Yeah.
Their TV titles held by oh God. Oh, I can't remember. The Back to the Future guy, fucking
yeah, Kushida.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. He's
I'm impressed. I sound like Kushida. You're like, yeah, I'm like, woo. It's like, all right.
Yeah, exactly, man. Thank you.
All right.
But
yeah. Go ahead.
No, that's about it. Yeah.
So Ring of Honor is in an interesting time right now. So they're gonna have to take these fucking guys and make them the next group of guys that WWE is gonna steal from them. I mean, that's all you can do, right?
Yeah,
that's all you can do is like fucking get new, younger guys and that aren't polished yet, and polish them up, get them good, and then lose them to WWE.
If anything, what that does for ROH is make sure that they got the best new talent cycling through because they know that's the spot to get to the WWE.
If you're out there and you get a shot at like, you could go to GFW or you could go to Ring of Honor. Just go to Ring of Honor, dude.
Yeah.
Way better chance fucking coming out of there. Lucha Underground. Holy shit, man. We got shows to talk about.
Oh, yeah. For days.
Lucha Underground.
Yeah. Episode 27, Fade to Black.
I was waiting for the sweet song. I was like,
oh, shit, yeah.
Lucha! That's one of the best fucking songs. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
dude, that's like the best cartoon theme song in the world.
I could be like laying on the fucking floor. It's from a cartoon?
Yeah, the cartoon was called Mucho Lucha.
Okay. I could be like out
Mucho
cold.
Lucha. Sorry, my show was called Mucho Lucha or Mucho.
Okay.
I can't remember which way it went. Either way.
I could be out cold asleep, and if you came in and just blared that, I would jump right out of bed and start dancing. You know?
Just get out from that siesta and have a fiesta.
Oh, turn a siesta into a fiesta.
There we go.
It's a fucking good song. Yeah, episode 27, Fade to Black. We got we've got Puma
On the
having
rooftop.
flashbacks from the rooftop.
And I'm standing on the rooftop, ready to fall.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
Vampiro shows up, and I guess winning the championship is the only way to stop the dark visions he's having.
those clicks of Vampiro,
Yeah.
those weird noises he makes.
I like the little bit of the Worldwide Underground walking in and like looking up at him and giving him the finger.
Yeah, fucking PJ Black just fucking throws him up the bird. It's fucking great. Just a big fuck you. It's just their whole gimmick is just being the most disrespectful group of guys, and it works so well.
Yeah, they're just assholes. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Pindar with Cobra Moon taking on. They call him Cage.
Yeah.
This is nothing.
No, go for it. Sorry.
Oh, there's nothing. No, really. Cage goes crazy. Pindar wins by DQ. Cage fucks the ref up. That's it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. He Pindar he advances in the Cuerto Cup.
Oh shit. the Waito Cup, as it is called, known here as the Cuerto. What do we get here? Dante Fox and Son of Havoc. Son of Havoc is attacked immediately by Son of Madness from behind. They brawl all over the place. That was pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, no, I like where the Son of Havoc, Son of Madness thing is going.
That's cool. Dario comes out, which I'm always stoked whenever Dario's out. He says that there's the match will not be delayed, so they actually have their match fucking right away. This was a really good match, dude. I thought all the matches on this show were really good.
This show was probably the most consistent show of the ones we've talked about so far.
As far as good wrestling.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, everything. There was nothing bad about this episode. Not one iota, in my opinion.
I mean, I know you're a little more critical of Lucha than I am. Like, I'm complete, like, drink the Kool-Aid. I don't think I've ever said, like, I was one or two things bad about this show. This week I'm just like, oh, let me suck your dick.
I'm balls deep on the Lucha dick this week because there's not one segment that happened this week that I did not enjoy. I enjoyed every last morsel of it.
So, yeah, it was a really good match. Go out of your way to check it out. Fox gets the win. Now, I always joke about, this guy did gay porn, like real gay porn, not like...
Really?
Oh, dude, I'm pretty sure, dude. That's why I call him Gay R. Fox. Because you do like gay porn. And not like, you can go ahead and look that up.
That's what I'm doing right now.
All right. So not like the Seth, from what I understand, not the Seth Rollins type. I don't know. Maybe it's that. The Seth Rollins, like wearing shorts where you can see your dick, tussling around with other boys in short shorts.
Yeah, those are weird. Like, they're really slow and sensual. It's a little odd.
It's really fucking weird, right?
Yeah.
But as far as I thought Dante, AR Fox, the like actual gay porn.
I'm looking for it. It's not the easiest thing to find, that's for sure.
You search like AR Fox gay porn.
Yeah.
And there's no mention of him doing gay porn.
Well, there's AR Fox gay porn in wrestling forums, but I can't find.
Well, I wouldn't suggest watching it.
No, I'm not looking to watch it.
Actually, if you found it right now, I would say play it on the air.
I could if I found it, but I can't find it.
Well, maybe I'm talking out of school then. I guess I always heard that he was in gay porn.
No, there's definitely a rumor, that's for sure.
I mean, there has to be. He's fucking great. Why is this guy not signed? It has to be gay. There has to be something, right? The porn thing.
Somebody's got something. They're afraid that if Pat Patterson sees the video, he might just lose his mind.
Gonna get hot and bothered. He's great though, Fox, man.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, he's flawless.
Like in the ring, the guy is really fucking good. He's crazy athletic. So
Yeah.
he's a guy who's like, why have Ring of Honor? Like you're using guys like whatever the fuck his name is. I forget that asshole. It's good. It's good that I forgot his name already.
You know what though? In AR Fox too, he's a great wrestler and everything too. But he'd be great for WWE in a way where he seems like a really cool guy. Because when we were at WrestleMania, we were waiting outside the hotel, and he was hanging out with a bunch of the fans, just chatting up wrestling.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Yeah. There you go, man. Somebody signed this motherfucker. They kind of did this. They introduced a new character, Benjamin Cook, who's like the agent for the Worldwide Underground.
Dude, this guy is brilliant.
That was pretty funny, man.
Dude, all those little subtleties that he uses with his face.
He gets Mundo's name wrong, and it's pretty good, man.
Mundo. He looks over at Jack Evans, just like, yada, yada. He looks over at fucking, what's his name? Mandel. Just like,
yeah,
you're no good. And just like, oh. So
really well done, man. Like, they actually do funny segments funny here. They advertise next week. Drago and Pentagon Dark, Mac and Tejano. Should be some good matches.
On Lucha Underground for Drago and Pentagon Dark.
That's a really cool matchup, dude.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be dope. And that's next week, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good.
We had a great match from PJ Black and Prince Puma.
Yeah, that was really fun. That I will admit, the main event, beautiful. PJ
Of all
Black,
the shows,
I'm not a big fan of, but in this episode, PJ Black, the heel character persona that he has is great, and he's crisp. He's an idiot.
Yeah, match of the week as far as shows we cover.
Like
Maybe
the shows we cover.
Yeah, out of all the stuff we've talked about
so far, I would give it Ember Moon and Ruby Riott, but this would be a second.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would just, if I'm going to go on a top three, I would say probably those. Maybe I might throw the earlier match here with Fox and Havoc in there above Dane and Galloway.
Yeah,
McIntyre. Which one? I always want to call him Galloway.
Yeah, it's McIntyre now.
To me, I look at him and I think Galloway. It's not like I'm trying to be a dick. I just I see him as Drew Galloway.
It's a more rugged name.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Because I'm trying to give out a name like the couple best matches of the week. Because we were kind of talking about that, right?
Yeah. Now, mind you, the best matches of the week we haven't even talked about yet.
Go ahead and talk about the G1 because I can't talk. Okay. And I didn't watch anything.
Okay. So, while Jim hopefully recovers from whatever spell he's having, the G1, I'm not going to go into complete detail of the G1. It's so far there's been 4 episodes in the last week. 3 of them I've seen. I'll just give you a rundown on what to watch, just that you have to see. And night 1 would be Horioki Goto defeated Tomohiro Ishii in a great match, and Zack Sabre Jr. and Hiroshi Tanahashi. They had a good match. It was fun to see Tanahashi and Sabre, their dynamics meld together. It was cool.
I think I lived. I think I survived.
I think you did survive. And then the match of that night, though, would have been Naito and Ibushi. That match was fucking phenomenal.
I gotta get back and watch some of the highlights, but it's like too much, man, right? To watch this shit every day.
See, now, and this is why I'm giving this breakdown, because night 1 has 3 matches that you should watch. The rest of it you can just you can let it slide. Like night 2, the only match you need to watch on night 2 is Omega and Suzuki.
Right.
That thing is so good.
I heard that was a really good match, yeah.
Yeah, and then night 3, Ibushi and Sabre are okay, and Naito and Yoshihashi is okay, but night 3 is not that good. I don't know what happened on night 4. That was last night. So
Yeah, I don't know. I heard one thing about it, and it's not about any of the matches, but I feel like I shouldn't spoil it.
Yeah, yeah. No, you. I don't know if you want to. It's already happened.
No, it's all good. I didn't actually even see it, so
Okay.
I got to catch up on some of these matches. They don't necessarily make it easy for you to just watch the individual matches either, do they?
No,
Uh,
you gotta look up the card and then try to
mm,
find it that way. But the standings so far, Block A, the standards are Goto and Naito at 4 points each, and there's a bunch of guys with 2. Togi Makabe and Yuji Nagata have no points at all. Block B, they've only had so far as I've seen, with night 2 is their only night, and Okada, Omega, and Juice, Robinson, Tamatanga all have 2 points, as well as Sonata. Everybody else has 0.
there you go. Fucking A, man. That's a lot of wrestling to watch.
That is.
I didn't even watch any New Japan this week yet, and yeah, I thought it was. I watched a lot of wrestling as it stood, and
I
that's without watching, you know, all the other shit that's out there. Oh my
yeah,
god.
I can be the New Japan liaison.
Hmm? There it is.
I'll give you your weekly G1 update. It needs
Well,
its
I
own
try.
music.
I watch the big events when they come around. G1 to me has always been a very overwhelming thing to try to,
I've never
you know.
went in this deep with it, and I'm going to see how long I can do it.
There you go. That's the spirit, man. Get in there, give it a shot. But yeah, I mean, you look at that. All we watch. Plus, then there's GFW. There's weekly shows from WCWC. What
WCPW.
WXW from Germany has a show every week. What wrestle? What's the one from Hollywood?
Oh, NWA from Hollywood.
They have a weekly show.
Our
Oh, dude,
fully loaded wrestling.
our friends at Fully Loaded Wrestling have a weekly show on YouTube. You should check that out. Also on the Fight app. I mean, it just goes on and on, right? There's more than that too. I can think of other ones. Booker T's company, has a weekly
Monster
show on
Pro
YouTube.
or something.
Yeah, it's crazy. So there's so much wrestling. You imagine, like back in the day, your options to watch wrestling were, kind of like WCW and WWF, right? Back in the day
Yeah, and if you go back even further,
on
it was
TV.
yeah,
Around here anyway.
yeah, and if you go back even further, it was whatever territory you're in.
Yeah, I guess I used to watch GFW after school on ESPN. Not
Never,
wait, GFW, GWF. Yeah.
Everybody calls it GWF. Like I was listening to Meltzer and Ross, and he kept calling it GWF.
A lot of people do. Yeah, it's easy to mix those two up, man. And if you're asking me to choose between Global Force Wrestling and Global Wrestling Federation, I'll take the GWF, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those fucking what the fuck match? A Bunchy match, dude. Look it up. You ever seen that?
No, a bungee match.
There's like a match with the bungee thing. Yeah, bungee cords involved and shit. It's
The
madness. So I think we've recapped the week in wrestling once again.
Jesus
Once
Christ,
again.
it's been a week too.
There you go, man. Next week we'll be back, maybe with a guest. We will recap Battleground. I'm impressed that I remembered the name of it.
And one thing I've got, there was a question from last week about the G1. Should we?
Sure, play it. Play it before we go.
What's up, Father Muckers? The Viva Luxati here, and I am about to be heading back up to the top of a goddamn mountain for work, where once again I am in isolation and not being able to bang anybody. But hey, that's the stupid rules that our stupid work implies on stupid people. Anyway, so I have a question for the week, once again, because I'm the Viva Luxati, and I appear to be the only one that asks you two questions. I finally caught up on G1 in America with Kenny Omega's win, which had been spoiled for me, and I don't quite understand why that whole thing was called G1 America, since it didn't really have anything to do with the G1. But it was still not a bad show. I thoroughly enjoyed both. Then again, New Japan is always quite enjoyable. But anyway, friggin', the question for this week is, if New Japan and Ring of Honor were to keep their little working arrangement together and we get some of the Ring of Honor stars onto whatever the hell New Japan's friggin' American show is going to be, it gets decent mainstream attention instead of being on some freaking obscure network like GFW. That's really freaking weird now. TNA's No longer TNA. No longer tits and ass wrestling. But anyway, if we get them like on some non-obscure channel, I have no idea what's good and bad over there. You guys will have to explain this to me later. Do you think that they have any chance of becoming bigger than tits and ass wrestling, Global Force Wrestling, and WWE in the USA and worldwide? Thanks, guys. I'm back off to the top of a mountain in a couple of days, and also off to see Chavo wrestle on his Australian tour for AWE tomorrow night. Peace out, guys.
Well, that was long.
That was.
He's like the third host of the show now.
It's the Viva La JD minute.
Thanks for sending us a fucking question, as always. You can send us questions, suplexcitylimits@gmail. And questions, impressions, make us laugh, say offensive things. I don't know, whatever. Maybe we'll play it on the air. So go ahead.
It's I can't see. I think New Japan can easily be bigger than GFW completely. It'd be hard though because WWE has so like New Japan is a small company compared to WWE. A very small company with not as much behind them in advertising wise. To me, unless something drastically changes, it'd be very hard for them to be bigger than the WWE in the United States.
That'll never happen.
No.
No one will ever be as big as them. I mean, how would you? It'd take you for a long time to get there.
WWE would have to close down.
Well, I don't know. Unless somebody got a Monday. You know, the only way to do it, and Impact tried at one point, is to maybe go fucking head-to-head with them on Monday nights, you know? I guess there's still a chance that somebody could get on TV and do a compelling show up against them, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's very... Like, it's a long ways away, if it even is to start to happen, but...
I mean, it's different nowadays, too, right? I mean, with DVR, 2 shows being on at the same time doesn't really matter much to me.
No.
You know? So, it's not like it used to be, but, yeah. I guess Nitro had the replay right after, which also was a big rating pull back in the day.
Yeah, if you could just finish watching Raw and then watch Nitro after.
Yeah.
But for me, Nitro was always on a Tuesday.
Oh, weird. Really?
Yeah. Because TSN would play Raw, and then they play Nitro on Tuesday.
A physical representation of how behind the times Canada is.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, fuck. Was that his question? I'm going to admit to you that I kind of lost track throughout the length of the question and just like the amount that I've fucking smoked this whole time. So.
That was the question.
Okay.
I really hope it was the question.
Well, man, maybe we should do questions earlier.
It's possible. Yeah,
because at the end of this, I'm just like fucking done for.
Just a fucking zonker.
I have shit to do yet today.
Oh, God, I feel bad for you. I am officially on holidays.
Oh,
so
yeah.
fuck the world.
She's going to make me do stuff today, so. I'm looking at her over there, and she's going to make me do stuff.
She's tapping her legs. She's just waiting patiently.
Dressed and makeup on and hair did. That means I have to go somewhere.
And Jim's there with wonky eyes, lazy eyes crossed, drool, coughing up a storm.
Ready for a nap. So that's going to do it for Suplex City Limits this week. Shout-outs, as always, to our friends in podcasting. Of course, the Federation, the Strap Wrestling Soup, Out of the Van, Sat Pod, talking about Shooting the Shiznit. I don't know what else we got. Shout-outs to Wrestling Shorts on YouTube. Check out his stuff. He's awesome. I don't know.
That's you basically summed it up there.
Yeah, check that shit out on our Facebook, facebook.com/Suplex City Limits. We have our Hall of Fame under the album section. Still consistently putting somebody in every week, so you can go over and check that out. Check out all the members of the Hall of Fame. Scroll through. It's quite the collection of people at this point. And it'll take you a while to go through 100 and 15 or whatever the hell it is in there. So
Especially if you just like you picked one, you looked at number one, watched one match. Number two, you watched.
oh
one match.
jeez,
Take your
had good
forever.
luck with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, check that out. We'll be back next week to recap Battleground, talk the week in wrestling, as we do. And I think that's it. You got anything else to add before we roll? What's coming up on the Federation, man?
No episode this week.
Oh.
So
The last week one's still up. The what was that? TNA.
No, the Canadian Stampede.
Oh, that's right. I
That was
listened
the
to
last
that
one.
this week, actually.
That's the last
That's
one
good
we
shit.
had, so. I think it's
There you go. Awesome. Well, we'll be back next week. Thanks very much for listening, and may you get all the dick and or pussy you desire. Remember, a winner is you. And this week, in addition, be excellent to each other.